Hey guys, Season 2 has started and we're about to create the most important skin in this season, probably
the Oro skin.
With aluminum golden foil.
ClayClaim.
As soon as I saw the very first leaks of the Oro skin, I knew it was time for some golden foil, because I had no idea how to create the skin with clay. In today's video, we will talk about the new Season 2 of Fortnite Chapter 2, with all the new stuff and the storyline, which is probably hiding behind all of that. Then I asked you to develop some background stories on the Oro skin to use the intelligence of the mass, of the whole community. Let's see what we will come up with. And then last but not least, the Oro skin, which we are creating with clay, but most of the time we are doing some crazy origami techniques only some rare Shaolin monks have ever seen. So, this is the golden foil. It's a little bit different and it behaves a little bit different than the regular aluminum foil we are using. This one is thicker and this is quite good because for the origami things we are about to do, and probably someone who really is capable of doing origami is watching this video right now and is already complaining. Of course, I have never done anything like origami, but I think it just sounds good. Oro origami. And this is the only reason why this word found its way into the title of the video. But, well, now that we had been honest, I will go over to Instagram and read out the very first stories which you came up with. 3,000 likes on this image and 63 comments, 63 stories from you. This is the first one. After spending several years crusading and looting in foreign lands, Oro was returning home. However, while sailing back with his plundered gold, he was haunted by the ghosts of all the innocents he had stolen from. They forced him to give back the gold, but he couldn't, so they forever fused him with it, turning him into the richest undead around. Amazing story! This one got the most likes on Instagram. Specs 2004, thank you so much for this incredible idea short story. Before I read out any further stories which you created, let's talk about Season 2. We got a lot of unwanted stuff, we got a lot of new skins, and we got new locations. Let's talk about the locations first. It's five new ones. The agency with a vault that you can crack for immense amount of loot. Then we have the shark. This is the villa, the island villa with a huge stone shark cave, which looks amazing and has also a lot of loot. The yacht, I think it's pronounced yacht, but I'm not sure about that. Well, it's self-explanatory, and it includes a big golden statue of the tier 100 skin. Then we have the grotto, a huge secret underground area that looks like a bat cave somehow. The rig, the oil rig that everyone good supervillain needs. It even leaks oil, of course. These are the 5 locations. I ask you right now in the poll, which of these locations should I create with clay? As a tiny miniature, I would love to create all of them because I love the creativity which went into the new season, which we all have been waiting for a long time now. So please participate in this poll and tell me which of these locations I should create next. Make yourself familiar with these 5 locations. and then I will take care of the clay part. Now let's go over to Twitter to read out another background story. This one is from Plasma Cryptic. Oro was once a poor young boy, then suddenly his parents disappeared. Oro became lost in the Wild West and started looking for gold coins. Well, he probably had just to buy something to eat. Oro became so addicted to these golden coins that he always slept with them by his side. One night, a man entered his house with a mixing gun and... Wait a sec, the story continues in the comment. Shot both Oro and his golden coins! Then Oro became a gold. Okay, everything he touched became gold, so he went on an adventure to find his parents. He traveled across the world, from Germany to Denmark to England to Jordan to Australia, and finally he found them and then he became happy. Okay, thanks so much, Plasma Cryptic. I really like how he got greedy and slept next to his golden coins, and it really makes sense. But we haven't touched why he looks like a king. Maybe some of the next stories will reveal why he looks like a king. Let's talk about what's been vaulted and unvaulted in the new season, because there are huge changes. On the unvaulted side, we have the launch pads are back in Arena. This is huge and really cool. The grappler have been unvaulted, C4 has been unvaulted, suppressed SMG, the drum gun, boom bow, suppressed assault rifle, heavy sniper rifles are back. Suppressed pistol, I created that one with clay. Suppressed sniper, and we have the grenade, the decoy grenade, which were added. They create a clone of yourself, which is pretty amazing for a video idea I have. And it creates, I think it creates quite funny moments when you suddenly have a clone of yourself on the war, on the battlefield. You can do really cool stuff with that, I think. We have the minimap gadget and creeping cardboard edit, and this is really funny, honestly. It's a nice reference. On the vaulted side, we have the tactical RA has been vaulted, traps have been completely vaulted, and there are no more damaging traps in the game as it is right now, and I think this is a good development. I was never huge friend of these ones. The bolt action sniper rifle has been vaulted, some rocket launcher rarities have been vaulted, some SMGs rarities have been vaulted. It's not that much which has been vaulted, but still huge. Let's have a look at the creation. Well, I am mixing clay with this golden foil, and this was really tricky because, to be honest, the golden foil, as soon as it touched the clay, it lost its color, its shiny golden color. You would not believe it. And I am really afraid what will happen when we put this thing into the oven. Because I also have used tons of glue, you have seen that. With the clay, well, that's never a problem while oven hardening. This is what I have been doing for the past few years. But we will see how the golden foil will react if the whole thing is starting to melt or whatever. We have some further new features in the game in Fortnite right now. But before I will tell another story, and now I will look for one which explains why this guy, this golden boy, looks like a king. So let's have a look on Instagram. So this is Instagram. Whoa, many stories. Whoa. I am using the software to read all the comments, the Instagram comments on my laptop, and I was searching for the word king. And whoa. Well, there are stories where every second word is king, but this one really got me. It's really long and so far okay, let's just read it together. Ex Josna, I really hope I pronounce your name right. Oro, the Golden Emperor, was ruler of the glazing empire of the sun, which today only exists in legends. It is said that Oro had an almost obsessive focus on gold and everything covered by it. According to him, gold was the only material which could reflect the sun's light in the same amount of beauty, if not even more. Acting on this belief, his kingdom was built accordingly. The buildings were engraved with fine golden lines, which formed the most amazing pictures and symbols. Thanks to the rich amount of gold that hidden in the earth beneath his domain, the people of the empire managed to sustain this style of architecture for an incredibly long time. But as it always comes, no ruler is destined to live forever. On his deathbed, Oro declared that when he was no more, every drop of his blood from his body shall be given to a pot full of molten gold. With this gold, his bones, freed from all the flesh, had to be covered and positioned on the throne, so even in death, the Golden Emperor would be able to gaze on his beloved shining land. But not a month after his death, reviling countries attacked the grief-stricken people and destroyed their houses to rob them of every piece of gold. And then the story continues, but I won't read it because it's really long. But go over to Instagram to read it. Ex Josna, thank you so much. In the meantime, we added some different layers on our creation, and this is a leather part, which also continues on the back side. And I was not 100% sure if it is also shining and golden, because I found some different images. On one images it was golden, on the others it looked like leather. Probably it's leather gold. Something like that, if it ever existed. Now let's focus on the hands. I know that these hands are pretty difficult to create because we will make very, very tiny fingers with a golden foil, but let's see if it works. We have the palm of the hands made with clay, and hopefully it is quite easy to stick in the fingers with the golden foil. So let's see how this will turn out. This is the thumb part and this is the foil. Let's start with the thumbs. I think it works. Now let's work on all the fingers on both hands. We really need to talk about the new features in Season 2 in Fortnite. For all of you who are still playing and enjoying Fortnite, we now have toilets that teleport you around randomly, which is incredibly funny, I think. Inside of the agency there is an NPC character that's called Midas, and when you kill him, he has the golden drum gun, which is quite overpowered. You can also find a golden keycard inside the building, and with that you can open a vault with tons of loot in it. And now you can throw shield potions to teammates which is a really nice new technique. We have the huge new battle pass, of course, new weapon rarities like epic versions of the hunting rifle, and this is my favorite one, and we need to do something with that. Let's put the creation into the oven and preparing some back stuff. So, my favorite new thing, the Maya skin, which enables you to create your own custom skin by unlocking different cosmetic stuff, parts, through playing Fortnite. And I'm not really sure what we will do with it, but we will use this Maya technique thing. I think so. Okay, now let's put this into the oven. Freshly baked Oro, and we will now work on all the tiny details, the crown, the chains for example, and also this, is it a back bling? I'm not really sure, but let's focus on the chain first. This skin, I should mention that, has not been released yet, but there are so many rumors and so many leaks that it will play an important role in the game. Nothing of this is confirmed, so it's still a video full of speculations. But at least we have some incredible stories, and I want to use this time we have left in this video and read out another Instagram story. This story got 6 likes. Leo D9387. Once a dude fell into a big hole and then died. End of story. Thanks. Okay, another one. Let's see. Jonassy fell into a cave and was eating a lot of gold and was getting very thin. Oh boy. Thebausatirdag. Thanks. This one is from Agent Pikachu on Twitter, and he wrote, I really like that one. Oro used to be an explorer, and he would explore the world and get treasures, but one day, when he was inside of the golden temple of Hihea, he tried to grab the golden loot llama of Hihea, and he grabbed it and tried to escape, but the door had been covered up with rocks. Part 2. And the gold loot llama of Hihea turned him into a golden skeleton. Millions of years passed, and finally a traveler got into the temple trying to find treasure, but all he found was Oro. Oro then ran out into the outside world. Thanks so much, Agent Pikachu on Twitter. And this is the last one on Facebook. Jack Martin, a skeleton from Clash Royale who fell into a pot of molten gold and now leads a golden kingdom. Full stop. The end. Meanwhile, we have created the crown of our king. Now you know all the background information you need to know about this character. We have tons of update in Fortnite, Season 2 of Chapter 2, and we can create many more videos. Next video, I'm not really sure if it will be Fortnite. There is also Doom, the new Doom game, which I'm really excited about. And I want to cover this up. For next week, we also have a new game which hasn't found its way to the channel yet. But, of course, there will be a lot of Fortnite. Look at that guy. That's it! The Oro skin! Woohoo!
I hope you enjoyed this video with the Oro skin. I think mixing the two materials, the end result is amazing, it's astonishing. Look at that. Let me know what you think, what I should create next, but it will definitely be a location, I think so. Have a great weekend, take care guys, bye. Boo!
I forgot this golden ring around his wrist. I think I will fake this one in the thumbnail, so people think that I have not forgotten about this golden ring.